Hello, good morning. Good morning, you guys. Look, I know it's been a minute. So much has been going on. I took a break, a much needed break from YouTube. I did travel on my break, and I just wanted to embrace the moment, you guys. Pretty much. I did, however, go to California. We went back to California and it was like a kind of like a spare the moment thing. I wanted to go see my grandfather and my grandmother, and that's what I did. It's a reason behind that, but your girl just had to. I was trying to get everything together. I did not film anything, and well, I take that back. I did start to film, but then I was like, no, I just need this to be an intimate thing. You know, I don't want to go put cameras and things in nobody's face, or even me getting ready. I just wanted to be focused. The reason why I went, and we're gonna talk all about it, your girl had to just get out of here and go check on her grandparents. My grandfather had called me. It's kind of late for him to be making phone calls, at least to his grandchild, which he never done that. He told me he failed, and I'm like, you failed? When did you fail? And you guys, let me tell y'all. So that had put me in a headspace to where I was like, okay, stop what you're doing. Go to California. Just go. And that's exactly what I did. You know, I didn't tell my grandfather, but I did, however, tell my grandmother that I was coming. So she was expecting me to come, and she was on it like, you coming, don't change your mind, I gotta see you. And it's this thing to where when your grandparents want to see you, when your family or somebody want to see you, and it reminds me when I was a kid before my great grandmother passed away, she would always ask about me to my grandmother, like, where's Ebony? Ebony okay? Because at that time, I lived in Washington. I was away from home. Actually, I was the only one really away from home. And before, as she was getting sick, she would ask about me a lot. And I hate the fact that I did not go back home when she was asking about me. And so for me, when my grandfather called me at 8 o'clock and then my grandmother's like, I want to see you, it was like, okay, let's go. So that's what your girl did. It was spring break for Halo. I wanted to do something with her, but I canceled all of that and just focus on family. We are going through so much, you guys, so much at this time, to where family is important. The elderly to me is even more important, especially mine. So I was just like, nope. This is a sign. This is telling me something that I need to go see him. And that's exactly what I did. And I'm glad that I did do it, because I am so blessed, you guys. And then when my grandfather called me, it just hit me like, Ebony, you don't realize how blessed you are. I am blessed to have both of my grandparents on both sides of my family. My grandmother, which is my father's mother, and then my grandfather, which is my mother's dad, still living, and they are in their 90s, you know. So both sides of your family, that's kind of rare. That really doesn't happen, and they're in their 90s. Mind you, they both can still get up, walk, none of them on a cane. They look good, and I had to just cherish those moments, because that's a blessing within itself, you know. That comes a dime a dozen. Not everybody is fortunate to have that, and I thank God that I do have that. So we went and surprised my grandfather.
Hey, old man. Hey. What the hell?
Why you got it like an oven in here? Good God. And let me tell y'all, he was not expecting it at all. He was in total shock. Because I went and stayed out there in California for about a week. Just spending time with family, you know, family and friends or whatever. I did see a friend or whatever, but yeah, but mainly just family. And it was good, y'all. It was just a good feeling just to look at him and just smile. And that's all I did. Looked at them and smiled. My grandma looked at her and smiled. Let her talk, you know. Just to hug them, you know. Man, like. And for us to be in the pandemic, they still came through and they in their 90s. Y'all, you just don't understand. That really touched me. It's still touching me. And I am just so grateful. So that's why your girl been missing in action. Now I gotta regroup and get my house back in order, because prior to that I had to stop a lot of stuff. Things, my stove still isn't fixed. People supposed to come out today and get it fixed. I had to put that on hold. I had to put my window on hold. So a lot of things got pushed back. And so your girl is trying to get back into the swing of things. And that's pretty much it. But like I said, it was just so good to see my grandfather. I was able to get pictures from my grandmother of my dad, as well as from my grandfather's house. But my mama got the most of them, because my mother, I had told her, actually I had called her. I was like, well, why you didn't tell me Poppy fell? She was like, well, what are you talking about? He told me he fell. So, and I told her, I was like, look, I'm going. She's like, well, can I go with you? So my mama took a ride with me, and we, me, her, and Halo went to California. So, and like I said, my grandmother full of joy to see me. My grandfather called Halo the other day and called me, but you know, and also spoke to Halo. It's like, it was so good seeing you. You know, they love that, you know. So yeah, so that's where your girl was at. That's what she did on her spring break. Hey, it was much needed, put it like that. But now, much needed trip. Your girl is back. I know that was a long say. I was talking about a lot, but it is currently 7:20, and I need to get this little one ready for school. She's up. Oh, look, y'all, I bought this from my grandparents' house. This is like childhood memories, and it's nothing but just like a little candy tray container that I took from my grandfather's house. This will always sit on my grandmother's dining room table. Not dining, living room table. And it always had that old-fashioned hard candy inside of it. So I took it and I brought it here. And now it sits there and it looks so pretty. I love y'all. Y'all know I do. Like I said, that's just what's been going on here in my life. Yeah, and my doggy is not doing it good. Y'all, she threw up this morning. I don't know what's going on with her. But she's, ever since we came home, she hasn't been being herself. She's moving slow. Come here, Diva. What's the matter, baby? What's the matter? I don't know what happened. But she's, even look at her eyes, the sadness in her eyes. Oh, no. And she threw up this morning, so I don't know what's going on with her. It's my baby. She did eat. I gave her some wet food the other day, and she tore it up. So I don't know what happened. When Jose went to check on us, I don't know what he did or what happened, but I know something ain't right with my baby. So I'm gonna be tending to my little puppy, my little pal puppy, getting my house together. Like I said, people supposed to be coming up fixing my doggone stove today. So we're gonna get that all situated. And then I think tomorrow I'll be getting the window fixed that is cracked. So it's things on top of things on top of things that your girl gotta get done. And we're gonna get it done in due time. But I love y'all. I love y'all. I love you guys. Hanging there with us. Sometimes you just need that break. You need a mental break. You need to focus on what's more important to me. My grandparents is everything to me. Y'all don't understand. I love them with all my heart. If it wasn't for them, it wouldn't be no me. You know, my mother or my father. So, and like I said, I am very, very, y'all don't understand how full of joy, how excited, how much, I just can't express the feeling that I have, that being able to have both of my grandparents, like I said, they in their 90s, looking good, okay? They ain't walking with no canes. They not on no oxygen tanks. I'm blessed. Embrace that moment. And I can't be there with them physically. But spiritually, they know, you know, and I call them, I talk to them. I talk to my grandmother every week. If I don't call her, she calling me. She on it. And that's a good feeling. Like, that's all I have left of my dad. You know what I mean? So those things mean a lot to me. They are very, very important. So I try to embrace it. As you get older, you learn to understand what's more valuable to you and what's more important. Because, like, I miss my grandmother, my mother's mother, so much. I miss her mother so much. And both of my grandparents, they tell me all the time, I'm getting tired, I'm ready to go. And my grandmother say, well, Ebony, don't cry when I leave. Don't cry over me. And I will try to, you know, honor her wishes. But at the same time, I know that day is coming. And excuse me. I know that day is coming and I'm not ready for it. Like I said, they both still getting around. Even my grandfather. He'll be 91 in August. He's still driving. Yeah, he ain't the best, okay, but he's still driving. He got his license. I think he got his license 2 years ago or something like that. He was telling me he went and took his test. So he's still driving and getting around, but in this time that we in, like I said, a lot of people have lost their loved ones unexpectedly, you know, suddenly, things you just wasn't ready or prepared for. And so for me, knowing that, I'm just trying to embrace the moment. Like I said, I love my grandparents. If it wasn't for them, it definitely wouldn't be me. And I appreciate them for that. And I see a little of me in them. So, yeah. I don't know why I'm crying. But if you have grandparents in your life, parents, whomever, even if there's an auntie and uncle and they're older, y'all, just take the time off. You can call them, or you can just go by and see them, do it. Because tomorrow isn't promised to no man, so don't take things for granted. Trust me, do not take the life that we live for granted, because tomorrow is not promised to nobody. So and try to embrace the moment, hug them. And one thing for sure, you can learn a lot from them, you know. So I'm glad I took that trip to California, you know, because it was things I was able to see with my grandfather that I did not know. My grandfather, however, is getting very weak. He got more gray hair than he did a few years ago. And I'm just glad I got a chance to do that. So anyway, it took me well over 30 minutes to get the little one ready, but here she is, just in case some of you guys was wondering. There is Halo. You ready for school? Yeah. Kinda. She's down there rubbing the doggy. She's not feeling good.
We should go to the vet on the weekend.
I want to show y'all a picture. Y'all want to see some pictures of the old Ebony? My grandmother gave me this. There's some family pictures.
That's you.
Yeah, that's me.
That's
So y'all, this is my dad.
Daddy.
Yeah, that's my oldest brother. Of course, that's your girl here. That's my baby sister. And that's my mama.
Grandma.
Oh, my grandma gave me this picture. This picture used to always be on her. She had an entry door table in her home, and it was full of pictures of the kids and grandkids and stuff like that. I remember this picture being there. Y'all, this is so old. I got a bunch of other ones up in here. A picture of my dad when he was a baby. Oh, little Hinty did it. Dang it. You seen it. Hold on there. Look at him. He's a little dang it. Here's another picture. That's just my mom, me, my brother, and my sister. Yeah. And this a picture of your girl when she was a baby. Look at that cute stinking baby.
Mama,
Huh, baby?
where did Diva throw up?
Her stuff is outside. I gotta rinse it off, so we're gonna be doing that. Let's see what's wrong with my baby. Diva, you okay? Y'all, I don't know what's going on. Look at her. Diva, what's the matter, baby?
It's her first time.
She's not eating or nothing either. I don't know what's going on.
She's shaking a little bit.
Yeah.
I think she's scared for
It's not like her at all. So like I said, I don't know what happened, but when we came back, this is how she was.